Yeah. So there was this girl, right? We're gonna call her. We're gonna call her Jessica, right? Uh, yeah. She was white, very white. She was one of the few white people in my school. Because I told y'all my first high school. My first high school was like 70% Mexican, 20% white, and 10% everything else. I don't think I remember seeing a single Indian now that I think about it. So it's probably just black. So it's probably like 25% white and then 5% black because there was like 5 black people in total. Pretty sure I told y'all that. Fuck, I keep falling. Oh, there you are. Yeah. So was it blonde? No, she was a redhead. No, this is in Texas. This is in California. This is in California where Mexicans thrive, right? Yeah. So she is like 5. I don't want to describe too much, but 5. What? She was short. I think she was like 4'11" or something. Real short. And that's all I'm gonna say because I feel like if I describe her too crazy, I'm gonna sound like a pedophile describing this freshman girl that I dated for a bit. Yeah, she was a short girl. Marrow map, nice. Deep docs map, yes. And marrow map. Yeah, I'm not short jokes. Yeah, so she was real short. So yeah, we was cool. It was cool, right? We was chill. This is what year is this? This yeah, freshman year, right? Obviously, that's what I said. Oh, I need that compass next. Freshman year, and she's what does Starscream say? I want to redhead, Jean Grey effect. So explain what the Jean Grey effect is real quick. What's the Jean Grey effect? I don't know what that is. I never heard of that. I mean, so you just about redheads that turn out to be true. It's probably the crazy shit. Like, well, yeah, I know X-Men. Obviously. Yeah, I know the X-Men. I didn't know the Green J effect or what Jean Grey effect was the thing. I never heard of that. I don't have enough rosaries to insert here. Oh, this is the Bell Beast place, huh? Jean Grey effect means you're censor of bad X-Men movies. Okay, so it's just another way of saying like bad sign, I guess, right? Okay. Yeah, it's like. See, the thing is, everything I'm about to say about her, it doesn't even matter, right? Because I don't really care about because we was both kids at this point. Like what? I think I was 14, 13 or 14, because I know I was a year behind everyone, or a year ahead, I guess. Oh, there's Lace. Yeah. So I was that, and she. Okay, yeah, so we was cool, right? I had a crush on her. I had a crush on her, so I would talk to her a lot. I would talk to her a lot to the point where I don't know if this is weird or not. Think about it now. It's kind of weird for my teacher to say. My English teacher, this woman, she would ship us. Like she told my classmates that I shipped them when she saw us talking. I don't know if that's I think that's pretty weird. Think about it in hindsight, but who am I? I'm not a teacher, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, I would talk to her a lot, and she reciprocated. I think she reciprocated. I was real, but I was nervous. I was a nervous kid. Not English teacher go. Not English teachers should go to hell. Yeah, I didn't think nothing of it at the time. I was like, if anything, I was like, oh hell yeah, it's gonna help my chances. This is gonna help my chances. I didn't think nothing of it at the time. But yeah, now I think about it, that's pretty. That is pretty weird to be shipping your students. Yes, no, there wasn't a cucumber. She shipped us. Playing with my afro, talking about, oh yeah, that nigga, you are a victim, Starscream. Lord Megatron! Yeah, bro, what? Yeah, this one. Loud House fandom. Yeah, so we talked a lot. I was a fucking annoying kid too. It's like I I was an annoying kid. So you know, if you know like kids with crushes, they're you know, a bit meaner. I haven't pressed the wrong button to shoot this. I was like a bit more meaner and autistic, I guess, person. Oh, I died. A bit more autistic and meaner. Sounds like a delicious. Sounds like my delusions are catching up to me. I wasn't meaner than I was like through text. I was like real sweet, real nice, but in person, you know, I didn't really know how to, you know, flirt. I wasn't smooth, so I was awkward and a bit mean, rude. Not rude, just annoying. Yeah, annoying's the best way to put it. I was just annoying. Yeah. So. But she fucked with me. She low key fucked with me for real, and I was like I was fucking with her. So I remember before I asked her out. I remember my best friend at the time. He knew it was. I guess it was evident. But I remember I asked her. We was calling, right, because we called a lot, and I asked her out. I was like, yo, you know, I wanna, you know, ask you. It took me a while to get the words out because I was so fucking nervous. But you know, I was like, yo, you trying to go out? You know, I'm trying to go out with you. And she says no, 100%. I'm not. I was an asshole at 14 to someone was jumping. And I was like, she said no, right? She said no, right? And I was like, you know what? It is what it is, right? You know, I'm not about to force her. I'm not about to ask multiple times. I'm about to ask multiple times, like, for her to be my girlfriend. So, you know, it is what it is. Next day at school. I see her. You know, I'm like, yo, what's up? And she acts like, you know, everything's cool. And somehow we get to the topic, and she's like, oh, technically I still haven't answered your question about wanting to go out. And the whole time I'm like, wait, no, you did. You definitely did answer the question, right? You definitely said no, right? You did. I'm so sure you said no. And then, but she like strings it along, right? She's just at the set. Oh, it's a puzzle. Fuck. I'm just not gonna worry about that, right? Just tell everyone at school something. No, I don't think so. But she's telling me she actually didn't say no. The whole time, but in my head I'm like, you definitely did. You know, I didn't. But anyways, so you know that kind of like gives me this little bit of hope. Like I'm like, I actually have a chance here. So I'm talking to her and we're talking, and the whole day I don't get an answer from her. I'm like, I keep asking throughout the day too, but she just doesn't give me an answer. Why? I don't know. She didn't give me any answer or whatever. Hold on. I'm trying to fucking lock in here. Call me the best Hollow Knight player in NA. There we go. Yeah. So she tells me, and then later when we're on the phone together, she tells me, you know what? Yeah, I'll be your. She says, yeah, I'll be your girlfriend, right? And I'm like, oh shit, that's fire. Low key, I am. What do the kids say, right? The kids say Riz nowadays, right? You kids, you crazy kids, y'all say Riz, right? Nowadays. I was like, I low key got the game. I was feeling myself. You know, everything. We went to school the next day. Everything was basically the same, right? There wasn't really much any different. But I guess we just chose to sit next to each other more than before. But that was only really different. Like, we were just closer, I guess, right? So, I now have a girlfriend. We do weeks and stuff. The most we do, like, we hug out of sight. And I asked her, like, oh, you know, is it cool if I, you know, I tell my friends that we're dating and stuff? Is it cool if I tell anyone? But she was like, no, don't do that. Don't tell anyone we're together. Don't tell anyone. And I was like, why? I mean, I feel like that would make sense to, you know, tell people that we're dating. But she was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, unless you want to start any drama, you know, you wouldn't want to start any drama. Then people are gonna ask us too much about it, and this is gonna be a whole thing. So I was like, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So yeah, I guess we're not gonna. Yeah, I won't tell anyone. So I never told anyone that we was even dating. Forbidden love for line. Yeah. So I never told anyone we was dating. Oh, I can fix it. Nice. Takes 40. You think you know where this is going? I don't know. But you think so yeah, I was less annoying and stuff. We would hug and stuff. And I didn't kiss her though. That's the thing, right? She was telling me too. She would be like, so, when are we gonna kiss? You ever wait for a kiss? And I was like, oh, I guess I wait, for the moment to be right. The real reason I never kissed her is because, like, she looked like she didn't brush her teeth. I don't know how any other polite way to put that. Her teeth, like, they were just, like, consistently yellow. That's the nicest way I could put it. I did not want to brush her. I didn't want to kiss her because of that. Yeah. So, I think I was a rebound. Hey, man, yeah. Don't be too mean, okay? She was like 14, okay? But yeah, so that's why I didn't kiss her. But I remember I kissed her on the head once, and she was like, "No, that doesn't count." But yeah, so that's how our relationship went for a while. We would hug when there was no one else around, and shit. That's how we would be. I remember we went to my best friend at the time. We went to his birthday, and we would like, we just like real cuddly and shit. It was cool. I mean, there was one thing I thought was kind of weird, but I didn't care about. Like when we was getting Ubers. Was there like plaque or was it just yellow? It was like, I guess a mixture of both. I don't know. You hooked up with Alistair? No, he has grills. They said he has grills. Not plaque. Yeah, no. So we would hug and stuff. There was one thing at the birthday, right? I was like, let's take the Uber together, and she was like, no, I'm gonna go on the other one though. I want to make sure everyone goes safe. Thought that was kind of weird, but I didn't really care. We still got there. But yeah, so that was fun. There's this one day we have this music class, right? We have this music class that's after, because the school I went to, it was like a college school, so I would get college credits for doing extra classes. It was like I would do it. We would do extra classes after I would get early college credits. So when I went to college, I already have like multiple classes done. That was like the best part about that school, because everything else was shit. Yeah. So we were in that music class, and I was messing around. Just Blackishhh singing video. I need to make another outro. Never kind candy. Yeah. So in that music class, I was mad. Oh, messing with like playful boyfriend shit. Just fucking with her a little bit, trying to take the piss, as the Brits say. Trying to take the piss, right? And I mess with her like pens or something, or her markers or something. And then she writes down on paper, because we can't talk in class. She's like, if you do that again, I'm done. We're done or whatever. And I'm just, but she's like smiling. She's all giggly. I'm like, oh, I know. You're doing that thing where you're like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. So I do it, and she's like, she's like, oh, she writes down, oh, we're done or whatever, with hearts or whatever. So, but I keep messing with her, and we're still cool. Next day passes. We all cuddly. We all friendly and stuff. We're all together. We continue this. We all we all girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, chilling, right? So fast forward, spring break comes. I fly back to Texas with my mom, right? Because I live with my dad in California and my mom in Texas. I fly out to Texas. And she's still in California, right? She's still in California. I'm in Texas. I'm all the way there for spring break. By the way, spring break, that starts COVID. COVID happens, so I don't come back to Texas. I don't come back to California. I'm stuck in Texas, okay? So her birthday is like over spring break, so I wish I had birthday and stuff. And I see pictures of her, they're all hanging out with a few of my friends and stuff. I don't know if any of you here for the last story time. Nas, the black gay fat guy, he's at the birthday. They all hanging out. Right, raw dog by 7 Mexicans is crazy. Oh my god, no. I was a freshman in COVID. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was freshman year. 2020. Yeah, that was fresh. Yeah, that was freshman. This is where my hate comes from. No, just listen. So my best friend at the time, he tells me, oh yeah, there was like she was getting us drinks and stuff, and I was like, whoa, hold on. So for those who don't know, right, in high school or just in general, I was in school. I was a very good, like, non-bad kid. Like, I had a reputation for it. Like, my friends, the two friends I keep in contact with, they would call me like the good kid of the group, of the class, I guess, because I never like smoked, I never drank, I never did anything like that. I was very much against that. Like, that's just how I was raised. I never did, like, I never snuck out, right? I wasn't having sex. I wasn't doing anything like that. I was very, by the books. The worst I would do, I would just be annoying, right? So when he told me that, I was like, what the fuck, I'm not, I talked to her about it. I talked to her, and I'm like, yo, y'all drinking, y'all 25? No, I just turned 20. Y'all drinking and stuff. Like, I'm not, I'm not like for that, I'm not a drinking type, redheads and ginger are not the same thing. No, I thought they were. I thought they were just different things. And she's like going back and forth with me and stuff. And then she says this, right? She says this, and I'm like, she says, why does it matter? It's not like we're dating anymore. We're already broken up. Because we're already broken up, right? So I'm like, whoa, what are you talking about? Right? And here's the thing, right? At the time, I wasn't even upset because I feel like I was already at my limit with her, because it was like the drinking is one thing, and the fact that at the time, yeah, hold on, let me drink some water. Hold on. At the time, I guess we're arguing a bit more, right? And his name is Mickey. What? At the time, we're arguing more, and it's like I wasn't even coming back for like another year and a half, right? Because COVID. God damn, my throat. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not even really in this relationship anymore. That's how I felt. So when she told me that, it's not like I was like upset. I was just confused. Hold on, wait. God damn. I'm fucking coughing like a smoker. Throat goat is washed. Don't ever say that to me again. Okay. I was already mentally checked out of the relationship, so it's not like this is a thing where I was like heartbroken. But I was so confused because I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? How is this? What's the throat goat? Don't worry about it. How are you? What is this? And she's like, well, it's obvious I broke up with you a while ago. I've been sending purple hearts instead of red hearts. Isn't that obvious? So shit. So the way I was supposed to realize we broke up is because she was sending a different color heart every time we text. So yeah, we were broken up. We had our last conversation. It ended bad, but it was like, it wasn't like a argument. It was just like I was just so confused. But then like like 2 or 3 days later, my best friend at the time, he tells me, hey, you see Sarah's with a new girl or with a new dude. Did you know that she's already with a new guy? They already have a bunch of pictures together. What's up with this? And I looked, and she was like with another. It was like another big white dude. So I'm not gonna say. Listen, that's like I'm not claiming to have been cheated on or anything like that, because I don't know where that whole thing was. I'm just saying like it was like 2 or 3 days after we broke up, she was with another guy. So that's how that ended. And I think I unsaved her number or something like that. Excuse me. Yeah. So then let's fast forward real quick, because that's the end of the relationship shit. But let's fast forward like to junior year. I'm back out there. Junior year, I'm back out there, and just out of nowhere in class, because we have one of the same class together. I'm with my new friends, the friends I still have right now. One of my new friends, and she texts my phone. I have her number saved as like unknown or something. I have her number saved as like unknown. Yeah, I have her number saved as unknown, and she's like texts me, and I'm like, I have your number saved. You know, this isn't. I don't know what you. Did she pretend you were dating again? No, it's not like she pretended I was dating. She was like, we was just like cool again, right? So she's talking to me, and we like talk for a bit, like on our own, and or not even on our own. Like I'm talking to my new friends, right? And she comes up to our group and is like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like just all chill. Like all chill. It's like she's just like, you know, like all like seven Hispanic dudes left her. No, it was a white guy. It was like a big white dude. Yeah, so they're all chill, and or she's all chill. She's like, "Oh yeah, you know, what's up, man? Y'all good?" She's like, you know, kind of touchy, and the whole time I'm extremely like awkward because the last time we talked, it didn't end well. So I'm like, I'm not barely even looking at her. I'm like, you know, yeah. And then she was like, you know, I watched that show. You know, that show you would always talk about. I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I started it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, where are you? You know, how far are you? And she was like, yeah. So she does that, and then she walks away. We like never talked again. So yeah, that's how that ended. that's how that relationship ended. You know, not crazy bad, not good, but it's just I feel like depending on your age, everyone's gonna go through that, right? Just a rough relationship with someone. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't even like, I don't even hate her. It's not like I'm even mad at her because we were 14, right? We were 14 in high school. Like, I'm not, this isn't a thing where I'm like, you know, that fucking bitch whore, you know? This is just shit that happens. We're kids, you know? It's kid shit, so.